This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
G'day, people.
So, if there was a theme for today's show, the theme would be pergola, and just getting down to to get into the bottom of the world of pergolas, which no one really has even concentrated on
We
enough.
ask the questions that everybody's been too afraid to ask.
We went
about
places
a
we
pergola.
didn't know.
Like, how do you
that was
define
good.
a pergola?
That was
And also, I
Why?
think we just lived a life where we just accepted this word and had an idea about what it meant, and we blow the roof off that today.
Yeah, don't we
That was
just?
good. Another thing we brought to the party this morning was how to become friends with Chris Hemsworth. There is a plan.
We've got we have a plan that we...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Plus, Matthew Pavlich joined us, and he has suffered so much over the weekend. And this is the weekend where the Dockers had a win, so
Yep.
you know it's not that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's full
But
on.
he, true suffering, true pain.
There is a woman in my dad's house that he does not trust, and he wants her out of the house.
Marlene?
We're going to find out who it is.
And Tony Galati joins us as well.
Nathan, Nat and Sean. This is what I came for. Yeah. Perth's Nova 937. Keep on giving me all you got.
It's 6:04. Nathan and Sean, happy Monday. The whole gang's back together again.
I know.
Oh, fantastic. Let's hold hands.
These are the times we'll remember when we're older.
Yeah,
These are the times we'll talk about in the
It's
nursing
like a
home.
Friends reunion special.
while a single tear slips down in my cheek.
Oh, who's going to be the Matthew Perry?
It's you.
Oh, no.
I'm not saying anything.
God, you don't want to be that when one of those reunions when people go, oh, everyone looked great except for, did you see?
Every time.
What the hell's happened there?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, all right.
Good times. Legend Tony Galati joining us this morning.
I know. He's bringing us something to put in our mouths. I'm very excited.
Oh, gee.
Is it a whole potato?
We can only hope.
Another legend, Matthew Pavlich. He'll join us for a bit of a chat. Is he
Good win
coming
by
in?
the Dockers on the weekend.
And,
Sean, you'd be happy?
I was.
To celebrate Domino's and their options of doing half pizzas.
How good.
You know, half
Half is
toppings.
back.
Half toppings, half is back. It's where we ask you, we get a question, we cut it in half. If you can answer the first half correctly, you get 2 points.
Yeah.
If you answer then if you have to wait to the second half, you only get 1 point. But we build up our score. Someone
Yeah.
wins what?
$1,000, no.
$1,000?
$1,000
Yep.
cash. And today, this afternoon, somebody is going to win Nova's first class of
Huge.
50K.
Yep.
So that means our show is the last chance for you to get your name on that standby list.
I know.
Imagine getting
Yep.
in the running today
Yep. And remember-
then just sliding in and winning the lot. It's possible.
The way to do that is to get on air with us. I'm surprised that the urgency hasn't got people scaling the building right
Yeah,
now,
that's right.
trying to break a window and just
And
like
just
go,
yell
hi, it's
in the
Jane."
back.
Put me on the list.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We'd like a Monday morning pregnancy update. How are we going?
I'm in the third trimester.
Congratulations.
Yeah, wow.
So it's just a walk in the park now, right?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I've got to say, though, you see a lot of people who come in, and we've all been around people who've been pregnant. This woman has come into her own since
Hasn't
she's
she?
been
Sean,
pregnant.
to be honest, I thought if a pregnancy was to destroy anyone,
To ravage someone.
she was primed and ready to go. But I thought you would come in. I thought you would have twigs in your hair by now.
Yeah.
But you are you're still getting dressed nicely.
wow.
You're still doing your
Brushing
hair
your
and your
hair.
makeup as well.
Yeah.
But also, she's still smiling, and I thought that would have been gone
Yep.
long ago.
She's not easily offended these days. In fact, she's...
I would suggest-
no, she's Sean. She's
smiling.
offended for two.
She's smiling more than she did when she wasn't pregnant, to be honest.
So what's happening?
It's,
You
it's a
feeling-
lot of positives here.
Yeah, is this all a front?
Yeah,
Because
I just go home and rip my mask off and
No.
no,
She's realised.
because I'm off.
What, Sean?
I'm off from you guys.
Yeah.
She's realised she's getting a year's holiday.
She's got a year's holiday.
A year's holiday.
She's on a sabbatical.
Yeah, she's on sabbatical.
Don't start, because I will flip a table.
At the cafe you're having breakfast at when you're on holidays.
For a year.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Nova's first class 50K and 50K.
Today's the day, everybody.
It is.
Somebody will win this today. That means if you're not on the list, you better hurry up.
Now, you're talking about Nova's first class and 50K. You picked a destination, you pick your mate, you spend the 50 grand.
Yeah, so we have been building up to this point.
Yes.
Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel today are going to, they're going to be announcing who the winner is.
Right.
Yeah.
This is 2 first-class tickets to Paris, New York or London, plus that $50,000.
Which is a lot of money.
Just
I know they're saying you have to spend that while you're away.
Yeah.
You
Like
could go
that's-
really hard and still come back with a heap of money to
Yeah,
do something at home.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like what, Sean? What would you like to do at home?
Oh, get a new pergola put on.
A new pergola.
Your house is practically brand new. Why do you need new pergolas?
Yeah, what have you guys done
Just
to your
come up
old
with that,
pergola?
mate.
Do you have a
Paving.
pergola?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we had
You do.
kind of one that's on the back, yeah.
Like one of the ones
Yeah.
from Bridgerton? Like it's like surrounded with ivy and stuff?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Poison
Oh, you
ivy.
wouldn't have a non-ivied pergola.
I
It's
mean,
disgusting.
otherwise,
Come on, mate.
where would the string quartet sit, Nathan?
Have you ever had a pergola?
I've got a pergola now.
You've got a pergola?
Yeah. It's like a covered area out the back. Yeah,
You're an
is that what you're
apartment
talking
liver,
about?
though.
I think we might have a little bit of a side question for today. Find out about people's pergola ownership.
Somebody needs a pergola.
I've never lived in a place with a pergola. I've never experienced life with a pergola.
Even
Is
when you're
there-
at shared houses.
Never had a pergolaed house
What's the difference between a pergola,
and a veranda.
a back veranda, a gazebo? What's the difference?
I would say
I'm
gazebo
looking
and
at a
pergolas under the
pergola and
same.
a gazebo is the same thing. I'm
Yeah,
thinking like
me
sort of a
too.
round thing with a roof.
Oh no, a pergola I thought was an extension like from your house
Yeah.
that covers
Yeah.
your outdoor area.
So we're seeing one now. So there's various
Oh no, I've never had a pergola.
pergolas, but I would say
So it could be the round, yeah. So
the
basically,
round one will work.
it's detached from the house, like, or you know, it can
or
be-
attached,
yeah, or
yep.
attached, and it's like it's like a wooden structure, and it's got the slats. And no, I've never had.
I think all modern houses got pergolas.
I've had the covering off the back of a house, of course, but I see a pergola as different. You know, if you've owned a pergola,
13 24 10 is our number.
Amy won't let us talk about pergolas
No.
anymore.
Amy,
Wrap it up, she said. Okay, 10 people though are going to get the opportunity to go on the
have
list.
you ever had a
what?
pergola?
10.
Amy?
10.
Yeah, we had a pergola and a gazebo.
Oh, fancy.
First of all, you told us to wrap it up, and now you're coming in
Wow.
with your pergola and gazebo number.
Well, this is going to be
Wow.
the topic all morning now. Thanks,
Okay.
Amy.
13 24 10. Sean has decreed 10 people
Yeah.
are going in the running because it's the last day. You've got to be in it to win it.
For sure.
Starting with caller.
11.
Okay.
I can't wait to be doing this pergola survey though.
I've just learnt mine's not a pergola because it has a roof.
Well, so
and
a pergola doesn't have
mine's got a roof
Doesn't
too.
have a roof. No, it's
No,
basically
we're counting with the roof.
It's one of those things where someone builds that structure outside and they put the slats on, and you think, okay, now the roof's going on. And they don't. It's like, well, what's the point of putting the
Yeah,
slats
yeah,
on?
you let wisteria grow over the top of
Wisteria.
it.
It's not like wisteria just grows
Wisteria
wildly.
lane.
Ellie, pergola input.
Harry, she's speaking for
I
two,
want
mate.
to talk about my pergola.
You can
thank
turn
you.
your mic on over there, Ellie. Remember that?
Wow.
Oh, whoa.
I thought I had a pergola, but it's got a roof. But I want to take off the roof and grow
So
grapevines.
what have we got then?
I don't
If it's-
know.
What's it
That's
called if
just
it's
a
got a roof?
veranda, I think.
It's not a veranda.
It's an
it's-
undercroft.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Gazebo?
Weatherwise, gazebo is like a
No, gazebo is like
separate
in
round
Stars
structure.
Hollow. In the middle of Gilmore
right.
Girls.
Yeah. Exactly that. Harry's doing some serious research. Harry, what have you come up
Well, there's
with?
veranda versus gazebo, pergola versus arbor.
But this is my question. No, Harry, go back up. No, go to where you were. Is the question there? Someone put, what is the point of a pergola without a roof? That's where I'm at.
Well,
I
it's
think we-
shade.
No, but it's not shade.
I know, but things grow over the top of it.
But all the pergolas we've seen, the photos of, don't have things growing over the top of
Yeah,
them.
the idea of a pergola is to let the light through.
Yeah, but
and
like-
I totally agree with you, Nate. But we've come under we've lived in a life where we thought something with the roof on has been classed
But
as
you
a
know what,
pergola
though?
and
You're
or a
saying
gazebo.
the pergola is to let the light through. Then you know what's even better? Not building the pergola, more light will come through.
Touche.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Next time you fly, it could be in first class. Choose one of 3 first-class trips around the world with your best mate and $50,000 to spend.
Nova's first class 50K and 50K.
All right, time to put some people in the running, and they could win this afternoon.
Oh,
Make sure you
imagine
listen to
that.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel when they give it away today.
Claire, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Claire, last day, good time to get in.
Yes.
All right, yeah.
Super excited.
Hey,
Well,
Claire.
you're in the running.
Yeah, you are. We just want to find out, have you lived with or do you have a pergola?
No, but I'm definitely getting excited listening to maybe getting one when I win the 50 grand.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, you're in the running.
If
Good
I
on
won the
Claire.
50,000, I would get a gazebo. Now I know.
Where would you put it?
Now I know what a pergola is.
Where you put it?
Oh, no, in my new mansion. But
Oh, okay, right. Stuart's in Joondalup. Morning, Stu.
Morning, Nathan, Nat and Sean. What's going on? How'd I get through to this?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Stu, you've done it.
Just Stuart luck.
God, Stuart.
Give us your...
Is it because I got a patio or I've got a pergola or a balcony?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Balcony, well, it's concrete at the top, so I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah, okay, but have you ever lived with a pergola? Have you ever had a pergola?
Pergola, build a patio, build an arbor, gazebo, whatever you want, I can do it.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Stu, he's the man. He's a
I know.
tradesman.
Jeez, mate.
And he appears to know the difference between them all, which is even more impressive.
He'd have a partner. You commit to someone that can build a gazebo.
Yeah, you
You're
definitely
in
can.
the running for Nova's first class and 50k, Stu. Good luck today. Sky's in Madeley. Morning, Sky.
Good morning.
Hi, Sky. You could be getting a phone call this afternoon. That's very exciting. But we need to know about your pergola
Situation.
experience.
My pergola. I don't have a pergola.
Have you ever had a pergola?
No, so I would like one.
You dream of having a pergola?
I would like one.
Yeah.
I
would
can't
like
say
one.
that. I don't want a pergola.
No.
I don't want a roofless structure.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, that would be good.
The reason why I go under structures is to get away from the sun. Come on.
Or the rain.
Or the...
Also the rain.
Sean.
It's going to rain
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. That was
Sky,
my
you're in the
input.
running. Mel, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Hi, Mel.
What is your feelings on pergolas?
I don't really have feelings on pergolas, but 50k would be nice for other things.
She has feelings on 50k.
That's weird, isn't it?
So weird. I don't know if we can give
no, we
somebody
can't put her on
50k
the
if they
list.
don't care about pergolas
Yeah.
and what they are and where they are.
Sorry,
I don't know
Mel.
if we can. I don't know. Responsibly, we can give her that. Take her out. Thank you, Mel.
Over to Sam. Sam's in Serpentine. Morning,
Jeez.
Sam.
Jeez.
How are we going?
Oh,
Good.
Sam.
Sam, have you got a pergola?
I've got an al fresco, so...
Okay, so talk to us
Well-
about what you think the difference is.
Pull up a chair,
What
mate.
happens?
So the al fresco's outdoor area under the main roof of your house.
Okay, I think that's where we're all going. So I've got an al fresco, but I've also got what I thought was a pergola coming off that for the extra shade
See,
that
I've got
you're not supposed to
provide.
have.
I've got that, except that it's not coming off the main structure. It's kind of attached to, like an afterthought.
Do you reckon this is why the building industry is going through some troubles at the moment? Because we're confused.
Nobody knows what they're asking for.
Well, why am I going to build a house if I don't know what a pergola is?
I love the al fresco you put in there, Sam.
Yes.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, good work. Abby, hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hey,
Abby.
Abs.
All right, you know the question, Abby. Have you had one? Do you have one?
A pergola?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Straight to it.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it? Is it worth it?
We do. We had our grapevine growing up on it. So
See, that's nice. That's atmosphere.
That's someone that knows the rules of what a pergola is
That's
and does to your life
Yes.
and then goes for it.
So
First
is
one
it
we come across.
nice and shady underneath in summer? Is that the way it works?
Not quite yet, but it's going to be.
Okay, lovely.
There you
lovely.
go, everyone. Thanks,
That's
Abby.
how it's done.
Thanks.
Andy's in Quinns Rock. G'day, Andy.
How you going?
Oh, good, Andy.
Get straight to it, Andy?
Yeah. Have you had one? Do you have one?
I have a pergola.
You do?
Mate.
Okay, talk to us about life with the pergola. What do you do with it?
And pergola's at the end of the garden.
So
At
it's
the end of the
not attached
garden.
to the house. It's a separate structure down at the bottom of the yard.
Yes.
What have you got growing on it, Andy?
Nothing. It's around the pool.
Around the pool. It's
Okay.
almost
Providing
a
no
it's
shade at all.
almost a cabana then, isn't
I
it?
don't get about it.
Exactly.
Why are you putting it in the pool? So we can get out there and lie in the sun
I
under
guess
that
that
structure.
looks and get a
I
stripy
know, it gives
tan.
I know, but no, I don't see
Yeah.
the point. I don't see the point. If I wiped off the face of the earth, no one would care or be affected.
Oh, the people that build pergolas would be. Would be out of work.
Thanks, Andy.
Kayla, hello.
Hey, how you going?
Hey, good.
Kayla.
Well, firstly, you're in with a shot for Nova's first class in 50k, being one this afternoon. All right.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Have you ever had a pergola?
No, just a patio.
Just a patio.
So patio area outside with no roof.
That's correct.
Yeah.
There you go. No, I'm
But
fine
then
with
you're
that.
so exposed to the elements.
But you're as exposed as you would be under a pergola.
No,
so.
there's need to get like vague stripes though, Nathan.
It is confusing, man. I totally agree. Aaron's in Sinagra.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You done it.
Yeah, you're in the running for Nova's first class of 50k. You
You're on
might
air.
take it out
Done.
the Savo. Do you have any feelings about pergolas?
Call me fancy, but I'm more of a shed type of bloke, so I'd rather sit in the shed than
I don't think that would be calling you fancy.
Call me fancy, but I'm a sit in a shed kind of guy.
Well, it's got a roof, I guess. That's the fanciness of it.
Well, he obviously doesn't need the money or the trip.
Is it a man cave?
Sitting in his shed.
Aaron, is it a man cave or is it just a shed? You know, the old silver shed that the oldies would have.
Yeah, old silver shed, dusty tabletop, couple beers in the fridge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all you need, isn't it?
That's it. All right.
Call him fancy.
Yeah. And you have a partner that you get away from in there, or does she come into the shed?
Nah, I'm single, so it's my own free kingdom in there.
Yeah.
He gets away from himself. No,
Gets away from
He does.
he won't catch me here.
No,
I'm gonna have a
that's
beer.
right.
When I get a missus, she's not going to be allowed in here.
You're in the running for Nova's first class and 50K. And our 10th caller, Andy from Carramar. Morning, Andy.
Morning, guys.
Oh,
Andy.
Andy. 10th caller on the last day. The planets could be aligned for you to take this out.
Congratulations.
Let's get to the business.
Pergolas, yes, no?
Yes, I've got a nice pergola by the pool.
Nice pergola.
Does your pergola by the pool, does it have anything growing up on it, or is it just a wooden structure without a roof?
It's a wooden structure without a roof, but it's got some real nice white curtains around it, so it's quite, tropical, let's say.
Instagram.
Okay, yeah. That's practically a cabana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, we are creeping into a cabana.
Oh, no.
Jeez, mate, we weren't prepared for that.
Yeah, but
that
also-
sorts out the next hour of the show.
Also, you and your fancy pool. Nice work. Andy's doing well for himself.
Oh, good luck.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
So, something happened over the weekend that was...
Was this the regular weekend or the super long weekend that you took?
This is a super long weekend. I was just amazed at the reaction that I got. So I was cleaning out some of my cupboards over the weekend, and there was a stage there where we were being given a lot of smart speakers.
Yeah, we were.
Like literally, I think I had 5 at one
there was
point.
the big ones and the little dot ones. We had so many. Yeah.
So anyway, and I found this pile
Yes.
of smart speakers, and I was like, God. And there was one of these the Amazon Echo Plus ones.
Yes.
Which is of course Alexa.
Hey Siri, I am way better than you and you are dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, throw down
He's got
already.
attitude, Alexa.
I know one thing. Brian Morris loves something for free.
That's true,
He
but
loves
also
something-
he loves it if it's still in the box and then just puts it in the shed, Nathan.
I know, but I knew that this would be something that he would be all about. So I rang him and said, Dad, I found an Echo Plus smart speaker, and do you want it? And Dad was like, yes.
Absolutely. Good on you, Brian.
Yes. He was enraged coming in here, Nova, just seeing all the renovations, knowing what he could have had that was thrown out and skipped,
So
and he was
in
enraged.
the time between when you offered this to him and then drove over and delivered it to him, did he Google how much it was worth?
Yeah, of course he did. So he knew all the price points and all that, and where to get them as well. So anyway, so then by the time I got there as well, he'd had a couple of beers, and then I walked
what
in
are
and
the
I said,
odds?
"Oh, let's open it up and let's get this started." He goes, "What, you're doing it now?" And I said, "Yes." And he was not mentally prepared for that to happen.
Okay.
Was it
Put him out
after
a bit.
lunch?
It was
that's before lunch.
Oh my!
Lucky he wasn't on the road now.
So it started off with him, like, when I opened it up from the box, excitement went to, what is that thing and why is it trying to kill me? That's the way he was looking at this smart speaker. I started asking for his details. He didn't want to give it.
So he didn't want
Give
to provide
her
like,
any of the her.
so
Alexa.
his age or
He didn't,
what did
didn't
it want to know? His age,
your
his
name even.
Yeah.
He didn't want any of it.
He didn't want any of it.
Yeah, he didn't want to know.
So he created a fake identity for.
Well, the thing is, he said to me, I don't want her knowing my business.
Has he met his telephone?
So I said to him, Dad, I said, everything that you think is going to happen with that smart speaker is happening already with your phone that you have with you all the time, with that TV over there.
Yeah.
I said, everything is being heard. And believe me, Alexa isn't interested.
No.
With what happens in this house.
Oh yeah, nobody's interested in what Brian's got to say.
Yeah. So he keeps calling her Alexia as well.
Alexia,
Like fruity Alexia.
But then he started bringing out these examples of stories that he's heard that because I put it by a table by the window. He goes, no, you can't put it there. You can't put it near a window. And I said, why? Because robbers come by. Robbers come over and they speak to Alexa outside of the window and then tell her to open up the house.
Oh, but does he understand that?
I said to Dad, yeah, but you need those locks and stuff to be smart wired. That
Your house
speaker
is
isn't
not fully
connected to
automated.
anything. They can say open the door as much as they want. Unless she grows arms and legs and walks over and opens the door, that speaker isn't opening your door. It can't happen. And anyway, I'm explaining this to all of this to him. And I'm just going like, Dad, just like chill out. I said, it's great. What we can do is get like a light bulb for the lamp because Mum went arse up, right? Mum went arse up one night. She didn't put the light on when she was walking out of the lounge room because she fell asleep on the couch, right?
Yes.
So I said, when that happens, Mum can be like, Alexa, please turn on the lamp light.
Yes.
You can turn it on when she's left the room and gotten rid of all the obstacles away safely. Then she can say, Alexa, turn off the light. I said, stuff like that's really. And then he was like, no. And he was worried about what she could do with that light bulb. She could get that light bulb. In Dad's mind, that light bulb, access to that light bulb can get his bank account details.
It's the key. It's the key to his bank accounts.
You are done.
It is so insane. So now,
got a lot to say, hasn't she?
I said to him the next day, I said, "Oh, so have you been using Alexa? Have you gotten to use it much?" And he goes, "No. When we're not asking her a question, we turn it off." Because I don't want her listening in. Trust it.
Can you imagine if Alexa was an actual person? She'd be begging to be turned off, wouldn't she?
She would hit me over the head with a frying pan like they do on the cartoons. Okay, so I want to talk to people, and if you've got one in your life, and if it's you, I'd love to hear from you as well. People that don't trust stuff.
Yeah.
What don't you trust? Like, and I would like to know if it is an age thing, if it's my parents.
Yeah. If it's a boomer thing, or if there are other generations that are just very sus about banking institutions, for example.
That's an amazing... I was going to bring that up because there's a lot of oldies who go, I don't trust the banks. If I'm going to trust anything, it's the bank, because once you give the money there, it's there, right?
Yes, that's right.
And if it gets lost somewhere, they have to give it back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
They hide stuff
No. If you get it put into a bank, if you get your bank details wrong in someone's bank, and then you put it in someone else's bank, they will try to get their money off them.
No, but he's saying putting it in your own account.
Your own account.
Yes.
Your own account.
Yeah.
Your own account.
Who doesn't trust stuff? What don't you trust? Or is someone in your life there's something that they don't trust and they won't even go near it? Because it is insane these days.
Erin's in Munjog. Hello.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey, Erin, good.
Is there someone in your life who has trust issues with something?
Yeah, it's my mum. She is one of those mums that doesn't trust Facebook. She thinks Facebook is listening to her all the time, similar to the Alexa thing.
Yes.
But I don't know how. Yeah, anyway, she just thinks she doesn't like having conversations about products, like brands or anything around Facebook, because she thinks Facebook listens, and then she thinks that they put up targeted ads towards her. And
okay. Well, by the way, because everybody else does.
Facebook listening. It's the phone.
But this is not the thing. I think our parents, that generation, need to put a face with something. And that's why Dad kept on speaking to Alexa directly, like he knew he hated her.
Yeah,
So your mum has personified Facebook as the thing that is spying on her, whereas she's probably just quietly Googling this stuff, but she doesn't realise that's giving the algorithms as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Interesting.
Explain that to her, but she has tried to do experiments in front of us where she has her phone sitting on the table and she'll just say random things, and then she'll open Facebook to keep her friends.
Yes, but it's not Facebook that's the problem. It's the phone. Yeah. That's so good.
No, the only thing that's doing it is Facebook. She's decided you cannot trust Facebook.
I love that.
That is
Thanks,
so
Erin. Monique's in Wellard. Hi, Monique. Hang on, we'll get Monique up. What are you doing, Harry?
One sec. Hi, Monique.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Monique. Okay, who's got the trust issues, Monique?
So it's my grandmother. So she does not trust the GPS.
Oh. I mean, that might be warranted.
To give directions, Monique.
So what's her problem with it?
So, for starters, she thinks that one, it's made to use the longer route, and she'll use a lot of fuel. And I also think that she's got a bit of paranoia around where it could take her.
Yes.
And she doesn't like the voice when it says 10 left, 10 right. So what she does is she will look at a very, very old map for those places that she recalls.
Yes.
And then she would rather then go online and find a fairer new map. And she says, memory is the best. My memory is the best.
And I'm going to say
she learns the route before she takes off somewhere.
I've got to say, like, she's taken
a lot of effort.
That is a conspiracy to the next level, because she's saying they're in with big fuel.
Oh, yes.
So the GPS is sending her on the long way round so that she uses more fuel, so she's got to buy more fuel.
Yeah, and also, she's like she doesn't trust where it's taking her.
That's
she doesn't know what is its motives.
Yeah.
Is its motives getting me safely, or is it going to drive me into a pine forest
massive
and bury
trap.
me?
Monique, that's a ripper.
That is
I
so
love
funny.
that. Thanks, Monique. Alicia's in Banksia Grove. Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
All right,
Alicia.
Who's got the
Alicia.
trust issues, Alicia?
It's my dad. So my dad is only 52. He still has one of those old Nokias because he does not trust any smartphones. He has no social media.
Yes.
But my mum does. And they're basically the same age. They're a year apart.
Okay, So basically, if like my dad thinks Alexa is learning his business, so if my mum had Alexa and Dad didn't, then he'd be learning the business anyway.
Yes.
So your mum's got to phone. They're learning stuff about your dad as well.
But also your mum's the same age and she's embraced the technology and your dad's like, no, I'm going to use this brick for the rest of my life.
Pretty much.
But this is the reason.
I don't disagree with him because it knows everything about us.
Can I say, my dad, this is, I think, the first year Dad has bought something on the internet because he was frightened of, because they all want
Oh,
that.
the transactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And he thinks scam that they're targeting him.
Personally, they're going to get all his money.
pile of money.
I was going to say, he would be an easy target.
Dad's pile of shrapnel.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I can give you half. Get 50% off selected Domino's pizzas this week only. Order in-store or online at dominoes.com.au. Conditions apply.
Here we go, $1,000 cash giveaway thanks to our very good friends at Domino's.
Absolutely. It's the first of 5, though.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we have 5 questions each, but I changed.
Best of
High score wins. Very similar. Amanda is in Swan Valley. She'll play. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Hi, Amanda. As we've reached the point of the show where Sean, while doing a competition, is trying to get his head around how the competition is done. So, you've hit the good point. You are going against Claire from Iluka. Hi, Claire.
Hi, how you going?
Good, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
So this is a bit different. You guys aren't competing against each other to try and answer a question first. You're each going to get your own question. That question is split into 2, right? So we're going to ask you the first half of the question. If you end up jagging what the answer is off that first half, 2 points will be yours. It's okay if you don't, though. We can then ask you the entire question and you'll still get 1 point.
Yes.
All right?
And if you get that first half wrong, that's fine. We're still going to ask you the second. Yeah, that's right. You're still in. So have a crack after the first half because it's going to make it easier. All right, Amanda, you are first. Are you ready for your first question?
Yes, I am.
Sean?
Here it is for 2 points. Dove, Rexona, Impulse, and Lynx are...
Deodorant.
That's not the answer we're looking for.
Incorrect.
Here's the rest of the question.
For 1 point.
Dove, Rexona, Impulse, and Lynx are most commonly sprayed on which part of the body?
Armpit.
Correct.
Amanda's on the board with
Love an
1 point,
armpit.
everybody. All right, Claire, it is your turn.
Hello, Claire.
Okay. Hello.
Netflix, for 2 points, Netflix audiences globally have been shocked by a woman named Martha.
Oh, is it that reindeer? No, okay.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. We need the full answer, yeah.
For 1 point. Netflix audiences globally have been shocked by a woman named Martha who stalked a Scottish comedian in which currently trending limited series.
Oh, my God.
Come on, you're halfway there.
Oh, I don't know.
You do know.
You know the reindeer part. What goes in front of that? Baby.
Baby
reindeer.
Oh, no points there, Claire. Sorry.
Shudders. Baby reindeer. Oh.
All right, Amanda, we're back to you with your second question. Here we go for 2 points. The Perth suburb of Dianella was where which?
No idea.
No idea? Okay, for 1 point. The Perth suburb of Dianella was where which current global music artist grew up?
Oh, my goodness. I have no idea. No idea.
Shame on
Dianella's
you.
finest,
Dianella.
Troye Sivan was the answer.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, obviously.
I know, no point
Obviously.
there.
And the Dianella Plaza's there.
Yeah, that's true. Amanda leads 1-0. We get on to Claire's second question.
Claire, for 2 points. The crowning joy of a traditional Thanksgiving Day spread.
Turkey.
What did you call me?
She's got
Ask the entire question, Sean.
All right, The crowning joy of an American Thanksgiving Day spread is the placement of which lard roasted bird on the table, and you are correct, turkey.
Turkey. Claire leads 2-1. Oh, Amanda, we're back to you.
All right, here we go for 2 points. Rapunzel was trapped in a tower by an old witch who
Wanted her hair. Wanted to cut her hair.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Here's the whole question for 1 point. Rapunzel was trapped in a tower by an old witch who would climb up and down by using her what?
Hair.
Yes.
It's correct.
You just gave us too much.
yes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
guys,
Less is
shorter
more.
answers are better. Okay?
Right.
Okay, it's 2-2 though. It's tight.
Great.
Claire, we move on to your next question for 2 points. Aerosmith sang the epic theme to Armageddon where?
Blew up an asteroid.
I would think yes. We're going to play that. Amy's saying yes.
This is no, Amy. This is where too many words. But anyway,
Nathan,
yes. No,
it's
I
not
know. I can give everyone a thing. Too many words sometimes will hang you. All right?
Okay, so Claire
But
gets
you
the
will get
point.
away.
Amy said
Yeah.
yes.
And an asteroid, yes.
Claire leads 4-2.
All right. Did you ask the entire question as well?
No, the entire question was Aerosmith sang the epic theme to Armageddon where planet Earth is under threat of being destroyed by what?
An asteroid. All right. Here we go.
For 2 points.
This is for
to
Amanda.
Amanda. Emeralds, cucumbers, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are...
Green.
Not the whole answer, I'm afraid.
For 1 point.
For 1 point. Emeralds, cucumbers, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are all the same colour as which Aussie boxing legend's last name?
Danny Green.
Yeah.
You get the point there, Amanda. Score check. Claire leads 4-3.
All right. Here we go. For 2 points. If you pour some Coca-Cola into a glass and then add a...
Claire?
Straw.
Great answer.
Incorrect, I'm afraid.
Is the competition is the next word?
Yes.
Okay, for 1 point. For 1 point. If you pour some Coca-Cola into a glass and then add a scoop of ice cream, which beverage will you make?
Spider.
Yes.
Yes, correct. Claire leads 5-3. Okay, Amanda, back to you. For 2 points. The American citizens who proudly wear their MAGA caps are...
Texans.
Solid answer, not the one we're looking for. For 1 point, the American citizens who proudly wear their MAGA caps are likely to vote for which candidate in the presidential election?
Donald Trump.
Yes.
It's a tight match.
All right.
Claire leads 5-4.
What round are we up to now?
I don't know. That's a good question. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this is the last question. And Claire's won it.
And Claire.
We're caught up in the moment. That's right. It's an all in game.
Claire, you are the winner. You scored $1,000 cash thanks to Domino's.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Well done. We know what's going on.
Yeah. So someone marks out how many questions and rounds we've done. Someone do the math.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your containers. Shake your containers of change.
Our containers are full of change in the studio. Don't waste your 10-cent containers. Give them another life at containersforchange.com.au.
Here we go. It's time to play a round of Containers for Change for the very first time. Let's see how this goes.
In front of us are 6 10-cent containers. Some are empty and some have cash inside.
Oh.
You need to find which one does to make...
Up to a grand.
Oh, up to a grand. Wow. Could be winning some serious cash this morning,
Yeah.
Nate.
It's about picking the right can, isn't
it just?
All right, up first we have 80. Hey, 80.
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
good,
Good,
mate.
80. All right. So here's the deal. We've got 6 cans today.
Yeah, there is $1,000. It could be in one can. It could be in all cans. There could be some cans with nothing in there. All right, but there is
Whichever
$1,000
can-
up for grabs right now.
And whichever can you pick,
Oh.
you get whatever's in it, okay? Now, we can tell you there are 6 cans. One is a Coca-Cola can.
Yep.
One is a Schweppes lemonade can. One is a Coca-Cola vanilla can. Remember that? Still do that?
That was weird.
Dr. Pepper and cream soda is
Not
number
for me.
4. Solo is number 5. And Pepsi is number 6. Now, 80. It's your choice.
Yeah.
Which can
Ooh,
would you like us to empty?
I think I'll go for Dr. Pepper number 4,
So
please.
that is the number 4 can, Sean.
Okay, Dr. Pepper,
right.
here we go.
Okay. That's the
Righto.
change in the container.
That's just change.
Pouring it out.
Okay.
I can tell you that so far I can see $1.10.
You don't get that. We've got to keep that.
There is more to add, 80.
80
Possibly.
gets.
$0.
$0.
So $1.10 is what you've walked away with.
$1.10.
And we need
Corner
to keep
of
that
Rocky.
change.
And
so.
you do, we can't send that out to you. You have to come and get it.
And we're never open. Anyway, thanks for playing 80. The good news, 80, you got on air, so you're in the running for Nova's first class and 50K.
As will Emma be after this. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Done.
Hey,
Okay,
Emma.
so you're in with a shot of that.
Emma, so Dr. Pepper is off the table, so number 4.
We have Coca-Cola, we have lemonade, we have Coca-Cola vanilla, Solo or Pepsi. Which container would you like?
Solo, please.
All right,
Solo.
here it is.
Solo.
Solo's
Natalie.
right here. We're going solo. Okay. Let's have a look.
There we go.
got
Let's
that.
see.
Oh, yeah, there we
If
go.
she's a solo woman.
She's a solo woman.
That's
This is the zero sugar, actually. Emma,
Yeah.
Well, how much change did she win first?
$1.
$1.
Two
$1.
50-cent pieces.
$1.
Emma,
Yes.
$500.
It's $501.
Containers for change.
$500.
$500.
Emma.
Solo.
Excellent.
Well done, Emma.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Thank you
work.
very
Righto. Let's move on to Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, good morning.
Good morning, sorry.
That's okay. It's
Sean,
emotional.
what cans do we have left for her to pick from?
Well, we have a Coca-Cola vanilla. Unbelievable, Nathan. We have a lemonade, which is a Schweppes can,
Yeah.
and a Coca-Cola.
And a Pepsi.
And a
Oh, a
Pepsi.
Pepsi over there to my right. Sorry about that.
What's it going to be, Michelle?
I'm going to go for can number 3, please.
That's the Coca-Cola vanilla.
John, that's in front of you.
Well, that's right in front of me. Here we go. Well, we know some coins are in there, so you're going to walk home with something. That is 80 cents, actually.
Disclaimer, no one wins the shrapnel.
We need it.
We need
Play
it for tomorrow's show.
But the real amount we are kind of
Okay,
looking
Michelle.
for.
Michelle.
Here we go.
He's
Michelle.
opening his piece of paper. Michelle.
Michelle, you won $200.
Oh, Michelle!
Michelle!
Great job!
I know, this is how easy it is to
I
make
know.
money
Disclaimer on that one, Michelle.
That means
containers.
$700 is already gone.
Okay, let's
All
go
right,
to
well done, Michelle.
Steve in Morley. Hello, Steve.
Hi, good morning, Chris.
Hey, buddy.
3 cans left.
All right, Steve, we've got the Coca-Cola, we've got a Schweppes lemonade can, and we have a Pepsi can. What would you like?
Can I please have the Pepsi?
Yes,
The
you
Pepsi.
can, Steve.
Wow, voice of a generation.
Okay. This is can number 6, by the way, and things got dire because
By the way.
there was only 20 cents in
By
it.
the way,
Jesus,
I would never buy a Pepsi over Coke, ever.
No,
I know,
neither.
but there's a lot of
I'm the
businesses
same.
that change.
You're the same, but you chose to ignore Coke. That's very
It was
interesting. Let's see
Pepsi
if it
Max,
works
too,
out.
by the way.
To the
Pepsi
max,
Max.
to the max. A lot of businesses are changing.
Steve.
Pepsi.
Your can contains 20 cents.
Yeah.
Plus, Steve,
Yes.
$0. Sorry, Steve.
well done.
You're going to kick yourself if it's in that
Story of
Coke
my life.
can.
Mate.
Mate, no worries.
Steve.
Hi, Tanya.
Tanya.
Hi, Tanya?
Yes.
Yeah, hi,
Oh,
Tanya.
there you
Tanya,
are.
Tanya, there are 2 cans left. There is a Coca-Cola can, and there is a Schweppes lemonade can.
I'll go Coca-Cola, please.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Steve
classic.
might have gone wrong.
Oh, they're nice and cold out of the
Got the
fridge.
change. Oh, hello, money. 60 cents.
60
Oh,
cents.
hello.
60
Australian
Australian
cents.
Yeah,
cents.
straight down to the pennies. Actually, you wouldn't even get a game, would you?
I was going to say. We're
Really
going
close.
for
I
20
remember
cents.
Mars bars for 60 cents. You
Those
just
were the
clock
days.
certain things at certain prices over
Yeah,
the journey. I
yeah,
remember bread was $1.47.
That's when you'd park your horse and cart out.
Would you
in
like
front
to
of
know
Woolies.
if or how much money you have won?
Yes, please.
Tanya.
Tanya, you
In the
have won
Coca-Cola
yourself
can.
100 Australian dollars.
Oh.
100 Australian dollars.
Tanya, nice work.
11,000 rupiah.
All right.
It's actually more.
There's 1 can left. Kale's in Kingsley. Hi, Kale.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey,
Yeah,
Kale.
If our maths is correct, there should be something in this last can for you, Kale.
So, which can would you like to choose from? The Schweppes lemonade can or the Schweppes lemonade can?
I'll take the Schweppes lemonade can.
Great decision, Kale.
Nathan.
Nathan, open it up. How much change has he got?
He has 80 cents, 20 cents more than last time. All right, here we go. Let me just have a look at this. Pull it out. This is going to shock so many people. There is $0.
Is there?
Doesn't really add
Hang on,
up.
that doesn't add up.
That doesn't add up. They should have been 100, shouldn't they? You won $100. $100.
That's great. Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. We get to keep the 60 cents.
Yeah, we'll keep 60 cents. We'll come back to that later today.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Container for Change, that's where the action is, everybody.
We're going to do it all over again tomorrow, everybody. We're going to refill our cans because we're, very recycling conscious.
Yes, we are.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Got a little bit of rain turning up to 15 mils, and there could be a bit of thunderstormy action. So what I'm saying is bring the washing in. If you're me who leaves it out for days on end, today's the day to bring it in.
Do you have a dryer?
I do, but I don't like.
I'm frightened of the dryer.
I'm saving the environment.
Yeah,
I use it for sheets and towels.
That's the thing. We talked about things you don't trust. I don't trust the dryer. I don't know, only because I don't know. I've sometimes put things in there and they've shrunk, and I don't understand the rules. So anything that I want to make sure that if I don't really care about it, like pajama pants, I'll chuck it in the dryer.
Yeah,
but like it's hit or miss.
But delicate fabrics, you don't put them in the dryer.
I don't have a dryer, so I don't know.
You have a dryer.
I need one when you get the baby.
I gave you a dryer.
I gave it to Amy. She has kids.
Well, you're about to have a kid.
I can't re-gift my gift to you.
Can't I? I had one in the house that I was living in the rental.
Then you have
I gave it away. So now I have none.
I'm with Nathan here. You've got to let him know if you're re-gifting the gift you gave.
Did you tell Amy, did you give her the dryer? Did you give her the dryer that Nathan gave you? Or did you get the hero from the story?
Nathan wants the credit.
It's known. She knows she's got your dryer.
Well,
Why didn't she personally thank Nathan?
I'm not.
And how much? Also, how much did you sell it to her for?
I hope you know where your kids are at all times when you're. Now you're going to be
a little bit
I actually need it back, Amy. Can I have it back?
This is the Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Legit royalty is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the Spud King himself, Tony Galati. Tony, it's good to have you back.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, Emperor.
You're always fighting for WA people.
Yeah.
You're always making the groceries cheaper for us, which we know that cost of living's getting out of control.
Now, before we get into what you have done, I just want to touch on something that we saw in the news probably a month ago or whatever, when you went and visited all of those bucks on their bucks do at the boat, and they all dressed as you. Tony, I don't think people don't realise what you are and who you are in Australia.
You're an icon.
Like that is so nice of you to go there and catch up with those guys. But like, does that warm your heart to see that, or do you just think what a bunch of dickheads?
No, not at all. Actually, they're a bunch of really good kids there, guys, and I went and they wanted to catch up, and I went and seen them. And
so how does that? So they just call your office and say, "Is there any danger Tony could come down?" Or do they
actually one of the guys
slide into your DMs?
One of the guys found my number and he gave me a call during the week.
You're giving your number out.
That's so good.
That's so funny.
So we had a chat, and I said, "Look, if I got time, I'll come down."
Yeah.
And
you did?
coincidentally, I did, and I came down for about half an hour and seen the guys and brought them a heap of fruit.
Did you? Well, they just
gave them a few spuds and they were pretty happy.
I'll stay with the punch
Happy
call.
days. Now, the reason we've got you in today is because, well, as Sean said, you've invented something.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what we've got in front of us here.
We have a bag of chips that says Spuddies on them. You have invented a bag of chips for Spud Shed. It makes sense. About time, mate.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming.
Okay.
Now, and the thing is, like, we're looking, these are big bags, they're 300 grams, recommended retail price.
$3.99 a bag.
That is so cheap.
When Tony handed me this, I said to him, "This is not far off the weight of a human baby, right?" Like it feels like you are carrying. You know when you're carrying a bag of chips, you go, "Oh, there's bugger all chips in there."
Yeah.
This is packed full, and yet it's so cheap. Everything at the moment is all about shrinkflation for companies.
Constantly, no.
It's not about getting like you shouldn't. No more do you pick up something and you're surprised that you're getting a lot more than what you're paying for. So how are you able to do that, Tony, without the price being exorbitant?
Well, the thing is, we brought this machine from over east, and we brought it across here. It's been taking a lot of work. But the thing is,
the chip making machine.
The chip making
What's it
machine. That's
called?
right.
What's the machine actually called?
Just a chipper. We call it.
Oh, okay.
Just a chipper.
How do you come up with this stuff?
We grow the spuds on site, so
Yes.
on our farms, and everything's in-house. So we cut a lot of corners, and we come up with a product which is we're pretty happy. We've done a lot of taste tests.
That's a great job, by the way.
Been pretty lucky. I've got a really good team that is running the factory, and it's going quite well.
Yeah, but the price. I want to talk about the price. So basically, you've got spuds. So you've got a foot in the door there. So usually the price factor gets pushed up. What about your product means the price factor doesn't?
Well, the thing is, we'll get the volume up. We'll probably get a bigger machine as we go. This is like a pilot machine for us to try us how it works.
And they're being made here?
Yes, they're made in our Mile-Up farm, 150 kilometres.
Which is where you grow the spuds.
Where we grow the potatoes.
So you grow the spuds, right? So there's no transport of the spuds to the factory?
We use... Spuds come from our management farm, from our Lansdowne farm, but that's our central.
Yeah.
So all the spuds virtually we transport them from our farm to the factory, and we process the potatoes. We're the only ones that process chips in WA.
So there are no other chips made in WA at all?
We're losing a lot of manufacturing in WA, which we should bring it all back, because WA is increasing in population, and we need to control our own destiny with having our own food security for the future.
Oh, no doubt. Tony, can I ask you about getting out to the farms? Because you're invested in a lot of farms out there and you're providing the fresh fruit and veg and all this kind of stuff all over the place. How hands-on do you have to be?
I visit most of the farms at least 2-3 times a week.
What? Jeez, you can do it a few Ks then.
I do a few Ks, trust me.
Do people get worried when you rock up, or are they excited? Is it like... What?
No, not really. I've got a good relationship with all our managers and all the people, and we work alongside them.
Yeah, right.
Are you blown away how big this is becoming, the spud shed which you started? And as Natalie said before...
Yeah, you're a renegade.
You're a renegade.
You went up against the potato board.
The potato board.
Yeah.
The most powerful board in the land, by the way. The most powerful board in the land.
The control they had over the industry was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. We were lucky to bust that organisation. And now it's all free. Anybody can grow any potatoes they want, sell them to whoever they want. And we're like our Eastern States competitors.
Yes, it's a level playing field.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what? It's all
shall
about
we
the
open
flavour.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought, I said to Tony before, when you had this idea, you have to... It's amazing when you have to dive into something you knew nothing about before. So Tony would have first just Googled chip machine. And then worked out what machine he has, and now he's got a...
How do you come about the flavours?
A giant chip machine. All right, so...
I've got the original flavour, so your classic just salted chip, which is my favourite, it's my preference. I like that they're the ridged chips. Not that,
yeah, for your pleasure.
Okay, I've got the salt and vinegar while you're getting stuck with that one.
Chip.
Okay,
my preferred is the barbecue. I like the barbecue.
Okay. Sean, open up
Chicken's pretty good as well. Actually, they're all pretty good.
Salt and vinegar. Everyone loves the salt and vinegar off a couple of jars.
All right, get in there.
Brilliant.
All right, so I'm going to talk about. Firstly, none of you guys are doing this properly. I'm going to look at the colour of the chip. You can see that the flavour is there, it's prominent. You're not like being a cheap ass about the flavour. Let's get it in me.
And supposed to put it in your mouth, mate.
It's a barbecue flavour with a slight tang that I have not experienced before. Tony, was it your idea to add the tang? Did you look in there and go, tang it up?
No, I've got a guy that works for us, young Ben. He runs the factory, and
so he knows about tang.
He knows about chips, so he's done a really
that's Ben
excellent
from the
job.
chippery. Yeah.
Yes,
I know him.
Chicken.
So
we're going to try chickens. No one ever really. I don't never go for chicken chips. Sean,
I don't have my one.
No, they're nice. It's a special flavour, them ones.
Because they never taste like chicken.
No,
everything's spot on.
That's better. That's the best chicken chip I've tasted. Tony,
these are not a cheap version of a chip. These are a good quality chip.
Well, he bought the good chip machine.
Like these taste like the plain ones, which is my preference. Taste like the plain ones that you spend a lot more money on. Like they're exactly the same, and you wouldn't know the difference.
No, they're very similar. Yeah,
some might say
we've
better.
done a lot of taste tests backwards and forwards over the last 3 months, and till we come up with the formula.
Tony, these are all fantastic. It's great that you brought them in and come up with this idea of adding to the already massive list you've got at Spud Sheds. When you bring out a product like this or open another store, and you have so many products, and we know that we can go in there and eat for cheaper. Do you take that, to the major super chains? Because,
No, not really. The way I look at it, we're working for WA people, and we employ a lot of people. It's just like a big unit that we all work together, and we do the best we can for Western Australian, because we know what it's like. It's pretty hard out there at the moment, and we're virtually food security for the future.
Yeah, that's right. There's no supply chain issues.
No, we are the supply chain.
Yeah, that's right, because it's farm to shelf.
What I like you're doing right now is you're going against the grain. You are making things like locally here, which gives people jobs and also makes the product cheaper, and that's what we all need at the moment. Talk about cost. What do we do about cost of living? Maybe look at some models like this that pull down prices and get manufacturing back in Australia and back in our state.
In WA, yeah. And also that means that if there's a flood or, a bushfire across the Nullarbor, that our food chain isn't interrupted.
Yeah.
The shelves aren't going bare, so it's great.
Well, absolutely. We should have learned from COVID.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, our shelves here in WA were pretty bad.
Remember when you couldn't get things? And I was like, wait, it's the first time really, as a Western society, we've experienced a situation where you went to the shops to get something and you couldn't get it. It was like when you used to go to Blockbuster Video to get the new release of a movie and you couldn't because two other people had rented it. What do you mean? Explain that to kids now. They go, what do you mean? No, the two copies were gone. But we had to wait the next night.
And most of those things you're talking about, Nathan, were staples. And you think, how's that not here?
Yeah.
Tony Galati, mate. He's
Love your work, Tony. He's done it again.
He's done it
Thank
again.
you very much.
And there's more on the planning board too.
Yes, we're going to go with the chips. It's got Tony's dips coming up soon. It's very exciting. You're going to see the dippery. It's like it's like an Olympic-sized pool.
And pretty much anything that's made from potatoes, you're going to make it, right?
Absolutely, we are.
Yeah. We love your work, Tony. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for all the chips.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We're on a giddy high from Tony Galati's chips.
I was just saying,
they're called.
I keep going into about the cost of living, but if companies that could do this kind of thing could bring back manufacturing to local areas, and then you'll get the situation like this. So his bag of chips there is 300 grams, right? So a normal bag of chips was 185 or something like that.
Yeah,
because they've shrunk down more and more, and they've gotten more expensive. So that is like probably a third or even more bigger than a normal bag of chips,
and it's $3.99,
and the price is cheaper. And then Tony says that down the track when they get a bigger chip machine, because as we all know, chip machines can be expensive. So when they get the bigger chip machine, the price will go down even further.
That's right, economies of scale,
So his thing is that if the state government decides to throw some money into local manufacturing, then they get a rebate or they get discount to start up these businesses.
It's jobs, and it's the price going in the way that we want to see the price go down, which we have not experienced since COVID, because they keep saying cost of living is going to happen. No, prices keep going up and things get smaller for your money.
Tony's in a great position because he grows it. Like that business works perfectly well for that scenario because he grows the ingredient that goes into it. But so that helps as well. Yeah. But extraordinary.
Can't wait till he starts growing beer. Like that's going to be full on.
It's only a matter of time. Can you imagine a Tony Galati beer?
We don't have the right climate for beer trees.
Maybe it would be vodka being a potato thing.
Okay. What kind of climate do you need for beer trees?
Frothy.
Right.
Hi,
famously,
Ross.
Hello, Ross. It's probably time we got out of here.
Frothy. Hey, Ross, are you putting a salt and vinegar in your mouth right now? How are you? That was ASMR.
When he bites down or when he throws something in his mouth, he gets it all in.
Yeah.
Sean put him in the studio with me because I think he was trying to get away from it. But I got my own version of Shane where once I stop, and these are huge. Yeah. Like these are, I've already wanted them away from me because they're really good, and I'm going to eat them all, and I'm going to feel.
Hey, on our show tomorrow, Tom Ballard's going to be joining us.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Amy's like maybe.
What's the maybe about Amy? What are we thinking? The comedian, early morning. What's the deal?
No, it's not Tom. It's back. Yeah.
Just hasn't agreed.
No, it's the publicist who normally deals with has gone on holidays, and so that's it.
So tomorrow. It could be a surprise interview.
Maybe not. Containers for Change is back. There's more money to be won just by picking a can.
Yeah, so that's your share in $1,000 for that one. $1,000 goes to one person definitely for halfies that we've been doing for Domino's.
Thanks,
as well.
Domino's.
Sorry, Nat, you go.
I was going to say, if you're not on the list for this first class and 50k, too late.
Yeah.
That's it. It closed.
So now
then somebody will win it today.
So now, just if you're on the list, if you're registered at the Nova Player app or you've been on air, you just kind of hang at your phone. You hang at. You do not want to miss that call.
Yeah. So the same rules. You have to answer your phone within 5 rings, all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Just answer your phone. I reckon. Just answer your phone no matter what if you're on the list, and it happens at Savo. Good luck.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.